So in this channel, we've talked a lot about home cleaning hacks. This one in particular, our pressure washer, was very, very popular. And today we're still going along that thread. Pero today we are going to be talking about things that are a little bit more unexpected. These are things that I've learned over the years. Some of the trades have taught me na parang shortcut and hacks on how to clean your home. We're going to be talking about how a shoe polisher can actually clean some of your things outside the house, or how agua oxinada or hydrogen peroxide can remove odors around the home, and many, many more. So that's today. This is WD-40. Now, the main use of this is to lubricate yung mga gitna ng mga metal. So, this is used to unsqueak mga doors or to remove yung mga bolts and nuts na dumidikit. I suggest everyone have one in their home. But itong next use case niya is something na medyo hack siya in a way na you don't quite think about it. Now, this is used to remove mga oils and sticky stuff from metal surfaces. So, ang pwede natin gawin with this is to grab a rug and spray down yung mga stainless steel home items natin. And use that to wipe, and ta-da! A-okay. So, you can use that to spray mga stainless steel home items like this, so we can wipe the entire refrigerator with this one. But meron pang iba, ma'am, sir. Di ba paminsan may mga fingerprint marks na, may mga soap marks. You can also use this to clean this one. So, mga stainless steel items natin, pwede natin gamitan ng WD-40 para mag-shine na siya, and that removes all those marks on our chrome and stainless steel surfaces. You're welcome. Now for our next magic trick. Sometimes in our home, we have wooden chopping boards or even paminsan mga plastic chopping boards na medyo may amoy na. Yung amoy na yun means that may bacteria na mga pumapasok sa loob ng ating cutting board. And that is what is creating the smell. So an easy solution for that is this one, hydrogen peroxide or agua oxinada. Now, all we need to do is place it around the cutting board and distribute it evenly. And the agua oxinada will be the one to take out or kill all those bacteria that are in your cutting board. If your cutting board is particularly dirty, makikita natin na magbabubble-bubble yung cutting board natin. We'll leave it for a few minutes para mag-saturate talaga and kill all those bacteria, and then we can clean it as usual and then put it back in storage. And that should remove the smells from your cutting board. So this is Yaya Marlin and Scotty's favorite mop dito sa bahay. So you basically have a pan of water where you can soak the mop and diretso ka na mag-mop. So this is called a tornado mop. Now this is what we are currently using, but I feel like this is what we're going to be using next time. This is the Roidme X30VX, and this is our sponsor for today. Before you say, Slater, mop yun and this is a vacuum. Well, yes and no. It is a vacuum, and it's a very powerful and lightweight vacuum with multiple heads. So, meron siyang para sa floor. So, you attach this one with this one, and now you can vacuum your floor. This is especially useful for me. A mattress brush. So, for your bed, ito yung gagamitin natin, and all these other accessories. But this is what makes it very, very unique. Like this, meron siyang ganito na feature, and this has a mopping head. Now with this mopping head, all you have to do is fill this up with water. You can adjust how slow or how fast water comes out of your mop, and you can now attach this to your vacuum, and you can mop away. But that's not all po, ma'am sir. Merchandiser talaga. Now this one, you can place this against the wall. So ito na yung parang base station niya, and meron siyang hahawak dito. Ganyan, we can stick it there. And that would be its base station. So the most hassle part about yung mga magmamop tayo is always going to be the cleaning of the mop itself. With this one, all we have to do is fill it up with water. Meron siyang water line. And then, all we need to do now is turn it on, and meron na siyang auto-cleaning function. It will clean itself, dry itself off, and turn itself off after it's done. So we'll wait for it to be done. And tada, maybe around 10-15 seconds, tapos na siya. So if you want, you can continue on with your cleaning, and okay na siya. Meron pala siyang ilaw. Now, this next tip is how to clean a toaster. And I'm sharing to you this tip, even though super simple lang ng solution, because nakikita ko sila, Chris, na they're cleaning the toaster like this. They're pouring it out, making sure all the crumbs are out. And sabi ko, wait a minute, do you know about this or not? Ang toaster, kadalasan, just have a tray, and yun na yung kailangan natin linisin and then ibalik. And she was pretty shocked na ay meron palang ganyan. So siningit ko lang dito just to make sure that you guys know about it. Now this next tip, baliktad naman from the oven. Because this one, I've learned from Chris. When you're cleaning out your blender, kadalasan, di ba, sobrang hassle because we're cleaning out the blades, we're cleaning in between. Parang, I'm not sure if masusugatan ba ako when I'm cleaning the blades, etc. So this is something that she does that I'm going to show you na parang shortcut. So all you need to do is place a pump of dishwashing soap and then fill it up with some water. About 1/4 or about 1/3 of the way. I'm using a clean blender, but this works even if the blender is very, very filthy. So si Chris and Scott likes to make a lot of smoothies. So ito yung hack namin na ginagamit palagi. So all you have to do now is put it back in, turn it on, and this blender actually has a cleaning function. But if your blender doesn't have that, just use any of the settings na medyo na-agitate talaga yung mga dumi-dumi inside the blender. So, all I have to do is click that, press play, and the blender should clean itself. After that, super simple, just rinse it off. Rinse off all the soap, and you're done. I actually don't do this. Si Chris lang palagi ang gumagawa nito. But yeah, I've learned this from her. Okay, for our next item po, Ma'am Sir, this one is called a hair snake. Alam niyo yung paminsan yung mga asawa natin or even us with medyo long-ish hair, doon tayo naglilinis ng ating buhok sa sink and all those hairs, over time, nagka-clog ng ating drain. This could be your sink, this could be your shower, your bathtub, and this is where this product comes in. This is what is called a hair snake. This is just a 200 peso piece of plastic na meron siyang mga hooks on the side to grab the hair when you pull it out. So all you have to do is just insert it in your drain like so po, Ma'am Sir, as deep as you can and pull it out. And usually, if this is clogged with hair, puno to ng buhok. And I just keep one in my toolbox at home, and this has been very useful to unclog your drain pipes. Even yung mga drain pipes ng aming mga aircon, paminsan madumi na siya. Ginagamitan namin ng ganito, and when we pull it out, it's full of gunk. So this is very, very effective. I'll put links down below. So this next trick I'm about to show you, I actually learned from yung supplier namin ng mga glass. If you have black frames like ours, over time makikita natin na unti-unti siyang nag-fade. Whether yung pintura is not lasting quite as long kasi may mga UV rays, this one directly natatamaan ng sun, or paminsan may mga hard water that are scaling up. If you see, medyo madumi na yung kamay ko because we are about to get dirty. And this is where this black shoe polish comes in. All we have to do po, Ma'am Sir, and this is what they taught me, is just rub a little bit of black shoe polish on the surface and it restores it to as black as it used to be. So very, very big difference from this frame now to this. From our experience, this doesn't last forever, but it lasts probably half a year. So okay na siya. It's just part of our cleaning routine na paminsan mag-general cleaning kami and lalagyan namin ng black shoe polish yung mga frames natin. So if you're having the same problem, this might be worth a try. That's it, guys. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Meron pa tayong maraming cleaning hacks in the future. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell. And I'll see you later.